Okay, all right. So good. The trademark watermark's not there anymore. Okay, now tonight's homework is day 2 of the Unit 4B Common Core homework. All right, so we're doing number 8 to 15. Okay, now these questions are, I wouldn't say they're nothing like. They're more difficult than last night. Okay, and there's more of them too. So it's gonna take you a while, okay, to do the homework. And I'll see where I have to explain the most, and then I'll try to skip where I could. And now these questions aren't hard per se. It's just that there are a lot of steps. Like you have to really keep track. So you can't be like on your phone and watching the television, you know, eating Cheetos like all at the same time. You just have to sit down and do it. All right, with your calculator. So, all right, number 8. Now let's see. So let me talk through this. Okay, the original price is 500. Right? That's if you just buy it outright on the spot. The payment plan is 125 bucks plus 6 times 72.50 per month. So there's a difference there. So the original is 500. The plan is $560. So let's see if we even match there. All right, and then we got to find out what the percent increase is, I suppose. Notice how I wrote the word new, right? New minus old over old, so that's what I wrote. New minus old over old, 560 minus 500 over 500, and my answer is B, which is 12%. Okay, all right, so easy start. Let's see. All right, the table below shows cards and dollars. Now, as soon as I got this question, I actually started looking at the table. I want to see if the numbers are proportional. So I just started cross multiplying them with my calculator. Okay, and it turned out they were. So I did 20 times 26, 13 times 40, so on and so forth. And they're proportional. So what that meant was I was able to find out, right, for 280 cards, how much that is by setting up a proportion, right? So I just literally did 280 times 65 divided by 100. So it turns out for 280 cards is $182. Okay, now what else do I have to do? Okay, I got to do the sales tax. So I did 182 times 1.077. Take that money and add the shipping, right? And there's the answer. Okay, right there. All right, not bad, not too shabby. Okay, number 10. Now this one, man, this one has a few steps. Because I remember doing it incorrectly in the past. So for the first one, it's the first store, Super Sports, $72.50 per shoe, 20% discount. So I'm going to multiply by 0.8. That's $58, and then I apply the tax, and then I multiply by 12, right? So and then I did the same thing with double dribble. So let me show you this. Maybe I could talk through this for you. So let's see. All right. So for this one over here. Let's see. Okay, I gotta turn the lights on. Why not? All right. Back. Okay. Now the Super Sport one, I did it. Let's see. What can I do? All right, I did it here. So okay. So that's the discount. That's how much was the discount? Tax with tax for 12 people. That's the price, right? Double dribble. Same thing. Price. Processing fee, which makes no sense. No one charges processing fee for buying sneakers. And then I forgot what that is. All right, whatever it says in the question. That's the price for one pair. 12 pairs, that's that. You subtract the 2, find a difference. The difference is $46.80. Okay, so if you're a little stuck, just press pause and go through this. Okay, all right. 11. Now 11. First hour, so that was a tough question. Okay, all right. 11. First hour is 350. Is it? Second hour is 420, right? Because all you have to do is take 350 from here, multiply by 1.2, and then you get 420, right? 20% increase. I add them up, multiply by the price, and then they raised $13,475. Okay, all right, okay. Next. 12. Right, this one's interesting because there are two ways you could go about it. So let me show you what way I went about it this year and then tell you how I did this last year. All right, now, after having read the question, I realized that I'm better off just calculating the unit rate for both. So for Hallam Hardware, the unit rate, what I did was I just take 750 divided by 500, 1500 divided by 1000, so on and so forth. Turns out they're all 1.5. So they're all the price is consistent. It's $1.50 per square feet. Now for Guion, it's what is it? 10% less. So I just took this and multiplied by 0.9, and that's how I got 1.35. Now what do they want to know? Okay, so I have to know how much it is for 700 square feet. So I used the unit rate. So for $1.35, I get 1 square feet. So how much would it cost for 700 square feet? And that's it. Okay, $945. All right, I think that answers the question. Okay, you know what? Let me make this bigger. Now that we're at the end, I made this decision to make this screen a little bigger. All right, maybe I show you more. Okay, all right, 13. Man, this one was crazy because I have to keep track whether the price of the shovels versus the salt. Do they give me the group price or like individual? Oh, all right. Last year, shovels is $172.50. So I had to divide it by 5, so that's $34.50. Salt was $6.20 each, so I just wrote that. So this is what I did. I kept track. Okay. I mean, your ability to stay organized on these questions might be more important than anything else. I mean, just being able to keep track of the information, right? Last year and then this year. So I did the same thing for this year. Shovels is 70, 38 divided by 2, right? So that's 35 and 19 each. Salt is 4 bags for that price. So each bag is $6.51 this year. Now, this is where these questions get complex, right? Not hard. It's just, you just have to follow through. All right. So now they want to know which one had a bigger percent increase. Did the shovels go up more or the salt went up more? Okay. I hope you understand what they're asking. So again, I did the new minus old over old for both shovels and salt. For shovels, turns out it was a 2% increase. For salt, it was a 5% increase. And so what's the question? Yeah, determine the item with the greatest percent increase. So it's 5% for salt from last year to this year. Okay, all right. Two more. All right, this is the Mrs. Hamilton soda house for $775,000. The agency kept 0.04 of it. All right, so that's 7,000 right there. Now she took home 47.25 out of that 7,000. Right, because she's not working for nothing, so she has to take some money. So she's keeping 67.5% of the fee. Okay, all right. This is an older question. Like this was like 3-4 years ago at least. Okay, 15. Now this is called a PERT problem, right? I equals PRT. I don't think they're giving this to you in the question itself, but on the cover sheet, the reference sheet. It's there, okay? So that's why I'm kind of hoping you remember this formula too. Principal times rate times time. I just did it straightforward. I just like substitute those numbers. So this is I hope you can see this. It's not the clearest camera. So 100 times the rate times time. Same thing for Marty. 100 times 0.02 times the time. First person makes $750 off of interest, person off of $6. So the difference, they ask you for the difference. Yep, 150, choice B. Okay, all right. Well, I think that covers it. So thank you for hanging in there with me. I know these questions are, you know, if nothing else, time consuming. And thanks for watching. Have a good night.
OMG, that was so good.